In 1981, director Joseph Zito introduced audiences to a shocking slasher film which featured some of the best grisly effects work from Tom Savini. That movie was called The Prowler. I'm Ryan Turek, the managing editor of ShockTillYouDrop.com, and the blood is still flowing at Insert Scream Here as I celebrate this show's Summer Slaughter theme. I'm looking at my favorite slasher movie moments, and today I wanted to share one with you from The Prowler. Sort of similar to another slasher film released that same year called My Bloody Valentine, The Prowler focuses on the resurrection of a small-town dance that was put on ice many years ago due to some murders. In this case, it's a graduation dance, and it goes off without a hitch until a killer, dressed in army fatigues and brandishing a pitchfork and a bayonet, begins picking off the cast. Prowler is a nasty piece of work from the director who brought us Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. It's not an entirely successful film, though. As much as I don't mind revisiting this one from time to time, I always thought the film looked gloomy, and it has some major pacing issues. But I love the look of the killer, and the featured murders are quite simply brutal, which brings me to my favorite moment. In one scene, we find characters Sherry and Carl before the dance. Sherry's in the shower, and Carl begins to undress to join her. He doesn't quite get there, however, because the Prowler is waiting for him. This moment is all about Carl's struggle. With a bayonet in the head and a hand over his mouth, there's nowhere else to go. And what I particularly love is Zito cuts to Sherry in the shower. And we almost think that's the end of Carl's death scene, but it's not. His agony goes on, the camera lingers on simply his pained reaction, and in a stroke of brilliance, we get to see the white of his eyes, which strikes a chilling image. With Carl dead, the Prowler heads after Sherry, but not before wiping his bayonet off first. Sherry's murder is especially brutal as well, but it's, as they say, not safe for work, and especially not safe for YouTube. But I encourage you to check it out along with The Prowler. And before I go, I'm going to leave you with a bit of horror trivia. Who's another cinematic killer that wipes his blade off before his next kill? Use our comment boards below to weigh in. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Insert Scream Here, and be sure to check out my previous 2 Summer Slaughter episodes. I'll see you guys next time.